Hey everybody, it's your boy Iconic back at it again with a new unboxing video for you guys today. Today's unboxing video is going to be our first vehicle, I believe, and it's from Batman Beyond. This is a McFarlane figure. Just want to give a shout out to Red Nails and my buddies from there, Vito and Sam, for hooking me up with this. I got this on pre-order with them, and I'm greatly appreciated. I just got around to doing it and stuff like that. Just to give you guys a bit of context, there is two versions to this. Apparently, there's one that comes with the Batman figure and one that doesn't. I only ever seen this version. I don't know. It is a little bit cheaper, but then I just said I don't have a Batman Beyond figure, so by all means. But yeah, so this is the Batman Beyond McFarlane figure. More towards like the comic book accurate version of it, not the animated series, but it's more or less the same shape and size. It just has more details in it and stuff like that. So we have Terry McGinnis right here as Batman. He's usually mostly black, but for this set he is like red and black because he could sit in the cockpit and all that stuff. But yeah, we got an image of the box 12 plus. It does light up and make sounds, which I will show you. And then right here, Batman and the Batmobile, DC Universe, and then this is like a gold label McFarlane thing. And besides that, this right here is the bottom where you can see Batman and his Batmobile, him like kind of flying off from it and stuff like that. It tells you pretty much like how long it is in inches and centimeters. But yeah, there's that, and then box kind of bigger. So this is the back part that shows you that he could sit in the cockpit and that it lights up and all that stuff. Same thing, just the back of it and where it glows. So it glows in the cockpit and then in the back spoilers of it, but that's the other side. Don't know it well. The bottom part just says the Batman on both sides. Pretty much just the title on these sides. Don't got enough space to show you guys, but anyways, but yeah, let's get this bad boy out of the box and show you guys what it looks like. All right guys, this is a big boy, so I got it out of the box. It does come with a couple of things. So before we get started on all this beautiful stuff, I'm going to show you all the accessories. One of the cool accessories is you get one of these bad boy cards. All McFarlane toys come with this, and it gives you a bit of a description if you guys want to try to see if I can. If you guys want to take a pause, it gives you a little bit of read and all that stuff. So I did take these off. These are his bat wings. They're very red plastic, pointy. They go on his back. I removed them so I can show you he can enter the Batmobile. So yeah, they're just basic plastic, flimsy and all that stuff. There's not much detail on that. Let's put that off to the side. Well, one of the cool things is, one thing, it does come with a stand, and this is the stand. I really like the stand. Once you get this thing in there, it's really hard to get out. But yeah, love the detail of it. It looks like, I don't know if these are supposed to be places and it's supposed to be like the world or whatever, but I love the detail, like the black Batman Beyond logo on that. Just love the writing on that. Bottom is just hollow, but the Batmobile can't sit on this. I will show you guys that after in a little bit, but let's get, because I'm gonna try to do a little bit different. All right, so most people who know Terry McGinnis is pretty much known for the fact that his suit is mostly all black with the red bat symbol. Now, in the comic books, he has gotten upgrades of that suit, and you know, I think for this, the reason why they made it red, so it just kind of like complements the red lights in there. So a couple of things with this figure, there's certain posabilities that it does lose, but we'll get to that. So his head has a bit of a forward back, and he can turn it, but you kind of have to like really work it, but it's all right. Another thing is when you guys do buy this, I had one bat ear kind of leaning too much to the left, as you guys can see. Trying to keep that straight, but I will fix that later. So we'll talk about the back actually, because I want to bring this up. You can remove this piece to put back the bat wings if you want to display him out of the Batmobile and pop that back in. Honestly, I kind of like how this looks. In the show, he kind of like has the wings come out of like his sides, but this one is from his back, so we'll you know how I always say, we digress. But moving forward, kind of pretty well detailed on the face with the black and red. When I first saw it, it was kind of creepy because his mouth is a little open. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me just bring that a little closer. If you guys can see it, it's really creepy for me. But anyways, it could just be the way it's sculpted. Anyways, moving along. So he does have a bit of an arm joint. He can swivel it from there. And the cool thing about this is you can line all the black parts to how it's supposed to be. So you can move his arms like that, full bend, and you can't move his forearm, I guess you could say. It's stationary like that. It ain't gonna move. So his hand's always gonna be like that or like that. So yeah, that's kind of like one of the downsides. I wish I could have had a little bit of motion on this part, or have this at least like slide. He does not come with extra hands, so it's supposed to look like he's like riding the Batmobile and stuff like that. Same thing with the other side and forward. Now, this is the part where I kind of get a little weird. It's weird. So he does have, I won't say an ab crunch, but an upper torso ball joint that he can move like this, and then he has a bit of a swivel. Honestly, I would have preferred the ab crunch. I think it would have been better, because then you can like get him to crouch forward in the Batmobile, but you can't, so he has to be like straight. Going down the detail, love the bat symbol. Pretty much close to comic book accurate, and then the details on that. And then he looks like he has Superman underwear with that. This was kind of one of the parts I didn't like. Also, I wish they just made him just like a solid figure. I don't think he needed this, to be honest, especially when most of it's painted. Now, mind you, this is the next part. The legs, there's not much motion to it, so you could get him to do that and so on and so forth. He can't really go too much, but it is what it is. So he does have a full knee bend. Sorry to going off topic. So he does have a full knee bend. He does have an ankle twist and a forward and back, and then you can bend his foot. If you guys know, like from other figures that I've done, they're pretty much like able to have like a ball joint, but this just has like a forward and then does have a joint. It kind of looks kind of odd, but you know, it is what it is. But anyways, that's pretty much him. He's just solid red in the back, not too much to go up. Pretty much not too much to talk about and all that stuff. But yeah, we're gonna move him off to the side. I will bring him back in a bit. We're gonna just zoom out a little bit. Now, how am I gonna do this, guys? So, that's the quick sec. Sorry, guys. Anyways, I'm gonna do it like this. Well, actually, all right. It's quite big, so I'm gonna do kind of like sideways silhouette like that. All right. So, this is pretty much like the Batmobile in its full glory. It does come into two parts. These two parts do come off. Clipping them is pretty much good. As you guys can see, I'll show you like a little closer up because I have light. It's very well detailed, and then it's also detailed in the under part. I'll also flip it like that so you guys can see it. But anyways, yeah, so right under there is very well detailed. I love the mold. I do like the touch that they add silver and not just kept everything black. Love that touch. As for here, you do see like the bit of details there. It's kind of like a matte finish with a glossy strip finish, if I'm saying that right. This is a button, which I'll get to in a second. So this is where you have to push the button, and then so on and so forth like that. Now, taking under, we'll go from this. This is where the stand goes. These do take, I believe, 2 or 3 AAA batteries. I believe it's 3, but it is AAA batteries. Use a skinny screwdriver to get it out. Once you get it in, then you're pretty much good. And then the speakers right here. Everything under it is very well detailed, very well molded on this part. It is hollow, more or less, but it has a little bit of weight to it, but it's still pretty light. Now, to get it open, you just grab it from the side and lift it from there. And as you can see, because I have really bad angles, it's pretty good. Now, something you guys, I don't know if you guys will see it, I recently just noticed, right there is the Joker from the Batman Beyond Joker movie, where Joker comes back, but he's not really back. Long story, but highly recommend watching it. Anyways, so yeah, that's pretty much the cockpit right there, and that was a cool touch, to be honest. Everything is like with red and all that stuff, but when you close it, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it. There we go. No, it's not. But yeah, you can sort of see it. I can't really turn off all the lights. But yeah. Now, it doesn't make any other sounds besides that. It would have been a plus if it did, but you know, it's McFarlane. There's only so much you can expect him to do. Now, this is more elevated, so I'm going to zoom out. So I'm going to kind of put it on an angle. So, I'll show you guys how to put it. You bring him, Terry McGinnis, aka Batman Beyond, or just Batman. So 2 ways to go about it. You bend his legs forward and then kind of give him like the pose where he's kind of like sitting like this. But what you want to do is you kind of want him to slide in. And this is where the thing where I kind of see where they kind of slack. So when he's in, it's kind of hard to get his arms and everything to kind of fit. But I usually just have him more or less right side up and not holding anything, and then just have him closed like that. Now, let's see if I can. It's a little lighter, so yeah, the button's kind of. I'll lift you guys up. Yeah, so that's how it looks. Pretty much a little bit of a better camera angle for you guys. So yeah, that's pretty much how he looks inside the Batmobile. Now, honestly, I think this was about 1 something with the figure. If you don't already own the Batman figure, it kind of makes sense to kind of get them both. Realistically, do you need it? You know, as a collector, I do recommend it. But yeah, not too much to talk about because I'm going to ramble, but that's pretty much it for Batman and the Batmobile. I've always wanted this as a kid, and now I'm an adult having it. But yeah, but that's about it for this video, guys. Before I go, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also comment. I do respond as quickly as possible when I see it. YouTube's a little finicky about that sometimes with me. But anyways, but yeah, if you guys also have any other DC stuff that you guys want me to review from the DC universe from McFarlane, please let me know. But yeah, I'm quite happy and satisfied with this. If you are a big Batman Beyond fan and you don't own this, I do recommend you picking it up. But yeah, also, whoops, let me just, sorry. Also, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Also, don't, you know, it helps the channel if you hit the subscribe button. My icon's right there. Just click it right there. Makes it easier to subscribe. But also, don't forget to hit the bell. And when you hit the bell, you got to hit all, and then you get all my iconic videos. The pun is there. I know I'm lacking on that. But yeah, I do have some more upcoming figures coming up for you guys. Some really exciting stuff in a couple of weeks. So yeah, this is your boy Iconic going.